Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane and welcome back to another episode of Root Letter. Last episode we continued into chapter 8. I do apologize if my chair's making a lot of noise. I think my chair's been already weakened because of my weight, which is terrible, but also because this chair's not spiffy built to sit like this anyways. Point is, we got through chapter 8 for the most parts of it. We tried to talk to some classmates. We only managed to talk to Watanabe, the monkey, so far. We are now talking to Masaki, which we're waiting on here. So I'm guessing we're going to have to check the area out while we're waiting for her to come in. There's a wide open space. This is a poster advertising one of the station's program hung on the wall. It's a poster for one of the programs. It has illustrations of the cast. There's an illustration of Snappy. Snappy comes over. Yeah, because there's more things to look for, I guess. I like how every classmate thinks that I would have given up in the previous chapter, but it makes no sense that these guys don't understand that there's more still to look for. How can I? Don't you think it's about time you told me everything? You're worried about your old classmates. Oh? Well, that's alright. I'll get to the bottom of this on my own. Yeah, let's reiterate on the suicide. Hear what she has to say still. If a high school student committed suicide in her classroom on the day of her graduation, how big of a news item do you think it would be? But the news that my pen pal committed suicide was nowhere in the newspaper from back then. Why do you think that is? Are you sure about that? I don't remember hearing anything. It was all about fluff. What kind of story would take priority over a high school student's suicide? I don't think any of those were on there. Sorry, Gomen. I can't remember that much. There's no way I could have won if wait, I could have won against... Wait, what? There's no way I could have won against an aspiring reporter using questions like these. What do you mean? What do you mean? We're not arguing anything. We're just saying, like... And how does a reporter have anything to do with using questions? I don't get it. Reporters don't use questions on the daily like that. Like, they do ask questions, but they don't ask them on a daily that is really good to pinpointing people, you know? Like, getting people to immediately give answers and stuff. Like, that makes no sense. Also, yeah, it's true that we probably... Or our character, not me, or us. But, like, I think our characters didn't look at it more deeply enough to realize what was taking over. But I doubt there's anything in the national news that would take over like that. But also, the other question follow-up to that is, even if it didn't hit national news, wouldn't it hit local news at most, which we particularly looked into. Like, even the fire at Aya's house took news in the local newspaper. Like, there's a flaw right there. There's a literal flaw right there. Like, I don't know how Takayuki, our character, does not understand that you could bring up local news as well, too. Like, he did that before. Does my character just lose that idea off the brain already? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I guess it's plot purpose that our character needs to not know anything. Or doesn't have good questions to ask right back at them. Tell me about her best friend. What? The crux? Her last name is Nishino, right? Don't be so mean. What kind of person was Bestie? Wow. There's some feud going on between the best friend and every other classmate. Jealousy? Oh, come on. A triangle? A love triangle? Are you kidding me? Well, it is kind of like a love triangle. Not really so much as a love triangle, but still triangle. Jeez. Why would the bestie like Shorty, though? I don't think I guess maybe she likes the bad boy attitude that Shorty is. But it also makes sense too because Shorty did say that he did attack Aya to try and get her to recognize him and recognize his love, but I bet Aya told Bestie about that and Bestie got jealous and like betrayed Aya to some degree about it. Yeah, maybe something like that happened, but I don't know how destructive Bestie is. That's the problem. Is like how destructive is this best friend of hers? Like, if she's willing to like just lie to the world about like how her best friend is like an absolute thing, and then try to make people look negatively on her because somebody already tried doing that, and that was Four Eyes at that one time with the test. But here, on the other hand, it's like it could be the same thing. Okay, anyways. Love triangle, huh? Exactly my point, Takayuki.
親友は彼女が羨ましかったのかもしれないわ。それが妬みになった。
Really? Okay. Oh, oops. That button doesn't work. The reason she committed suicide has to do with Bestie, right?
原因は全員にあるわ。でも一番罪が重いのは親友だと思うわ。
I actually partly doubt it. Because I don't think the Bestie was causing it. I think something else caused it. And I think that was because the things at home was probably causing it.
彼女がしっかりしていたらこうはならなかった。
No, I think something else happened. I don't think that suicide was actually real. For some reason, I feel like that's fake. That's false a little bit. Who is Bestie?
ここまで自力で来たんだから自分で探して。
I'm so confused. Everything is just thrown into the window every time. Why do you stick up for her, even though you don't like her?
嫌いだけど。でも守ってあげたいの。
I don't get it. What do you mean?
私たちの夢なのよ。
Dream? Dream? Oh, maybe the Bestie committed suicide and then she played as Aya. Or they pretended that that Bestie was Aya. But in actuality, that Aya... Oh, that would be cool, but at the same time, weird at the same time. Like, Bestie committed suicide, and Aya was already having troubles at home. Like, her parents were not being somebody they wanted to be with. So then she wanted to leave her family behind, but also redisguise herself as the Bestie for some reason. And that's probably her dream, is to be someone else entirely and continue being whatever she wants to be. Maybe. That might be the case. I might be wrong, but... that'd be cool. I mean, that would be the most sanest... yeah, it would be the most realist ending to me, in my mind, of how the solution works. But at the same time, it would be a cool twist at the same time that we've been talking to Aya as they're that person all this time. But obviously I doubt it, because the story wants to be very weird, so they have, like, branching endings at the very same time. Dream. Is it Yume? Yume is Dream, right?
私、高校の頃に思い描いた自分から、クラスメートの誰かが夢を叶えたら、自分ももっと頑張れると思うの。だから、嫌いだけど応援したい。
Also, I accidentally cut her off on the previous one. I didn't mean to. I just tapped without realizing that she was still speaking. Alright. Current job, I guess? You're really that unsatisfied with your current job?
不満とは違うわね。納得できないの。
Can't accept it. What do you mean?
いつか希望の部署に回すから、今はバラエティの仕事を頑張ってくれって言われて、もう何年目だと思う？
Oh, so she wants to stay more like a newscaster, but they keep pushing her into variety because of how... Maybe because of how reactionary she is, I guess. But I don't know how variety shows work in Japan, but I feel like variety shows in Japan are like very wacky and out of this world kind of feeling. But I feel like there's just a few. I wouldn't say all of it is like that, because there's always like one comedian and one like sort of like, yeah, there's like usually at least, I would say, one comedian on the talk show as a host, and everyone else can either be a comedian again or just like several other like normal people who just there just for like popularity's sake. But it's kind of weird to me that they're just pushing her into that space when she's not that kind of character or person.
私の希望なんて花から聞く気もないのに、その場しのぎで適当なことばっかり言って、ああ、イラつく。
That is some good acting. She's just pissed. Snappy is fuming with her canines bared. Did I bring up the wrong topic? Maybe. Could be. Masaki stream. Snappy, do you want to become a reporter?
やれてないけどね。あのポスターに書かれてるの、私なんだって。
Posters don't really tell me much. Looks like you.
まるでタレント扱いよ。
I'm actually of the same opinion as your boss.
何?
She's already like starting to give me the look of like concern. Doing variety shows is a respectable job too. If you keep giving your current job your best effort, I'm sure it'll come in handy when you make it to reporting someday.
それは分かってるけど。
You're making progress towards your dream right now, one step at a time. I'm sure she's rooting for you too.
そうね。ありがとう。
So he's just saying that like every opportunity you get, just take it as like face value, not so much as like something personal. And like every path you take will eventually lead to the same dream, I'm guessing is what Takayuki was trying to say, but it didn't sound like that. It's just kind of assume that I would know. I feel like. Snappy smiles a little. I'll find my pen pal on my own.
いないわよ。
Nani?
西野さんはもういないわ。
Come on, we already... No, I already know who it is, but it's just... Snappy goes back to her work. What does she mean she doesn't exist? Snappy walks off without looking back. I looked at Snappy's illustration on the poster. Snappy has gone, leaving behind some mysterious words, but... Man, this illustration is really good. A portrait of a human figure. Something rings a bell. A portrait makes me think of the art museum. What was it I saw there? Wait a second. Chotto mate. I looked at the copy of the newspaper article from 15 years ago. There's a photo of Yoko Fumino. This is it. The person in this photo. I thought I'd seen her before. But it was that painting. Oh. Just after I stepped outside, I got a text from Yuka. I checked the text. Nishino's name was in Jun's high school class roster. Her first name is Yukari. Nishino. The first name as Ishihara from the art museum, but her last name is different. Alright, well, we're gonna go... Is it just a coincidence that their first names are the same? I wonder. Can I literally just walk? I guess not. Do I just check inventory? Check? No, that's checking the surrounding. Think, I guess? Snappy said Nishino doesn't exist anymore. Could she have meant that her last name changed? Sitting here thinking won't get me anywhere. There's also the thing about the photo in the article. I'll go check out the art museum for now. I don't know why it takes a thinking for me to realize it, but... I mean, I know it's the art museum person. Like, it's already a dead giveaway. Like, why are we still questioning it? Like, what the hell? One, we know the art museum person, the lady that we've been seeing earlier on, was the person we've been looking for as Bestie. But two, she might be related to Aya by a lot. Like, a lot. But she knows the truth about something, and we don't know about it yet. And then three, like, obviously the chokehold is literally her. But I doubt there's something to protect here. I don't get maybe reputation, like her dream to be a famous artist or art exhibitor, I guess. But I don't know. It's just weird. I've come to the Matsue Art Museum. If I remember rightly, this is where I saw Yoko Fumino. I'm walking around the museum when I meet a museum employee. Sumimasen.
はい、何でしょう。
Okay. I have a question about Ishihara, the curator.
館長候補の人を調査してるんですか?
Candidates for director. Also, the music's picking up. I forgot to point that out. The music is like starting to play a little bit intensively. It's just like how dramatic things are turning out in this case with this particular situation. Hi. Actually.
私は石原部長が館長になることに賛成です。
Okay, I guess? That's really random. I'm just doing some research. She's single, right?
はい。
Let's see what else can I find out. Why the hell is we have to ask that she's single? Oh, maybe because she's thinking that, or that Takayuki thinks that she's married. That's why her last name changed, but we'll see. Status. Has there been anything unusual about her behavior lately?
時々とても不安そうな顔をしている時があります。何かを心配しているようなそんな感じです。
Really? Could it be because I'm looking into my pen pal?
あと休憩時間中にメールをしていることがあります。みんなはいい人でもできたんだろうと噂していたんですが、私にはとてもそんな風には見えなくて。
Really? Is this girl even close to Ishihara? I wonder. Oh, give me a quick second here. I'll be right back. Oh, I'll wipe. All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just got a call. Sorry about that. Important call. For like a quick second there. All right. The rumor is that she got a. Yeah. How does this girl know how close she is? Like, is she like close to Ishihara? I wonder. Texting. Communicating with her old classmates? Do you know who she's texting?
さすがにそこまでは。
Okay, yeah, so you're not that close with her, I guess. Alright. Surname. That's funny. In our research files, she has a different last name?
それは両親が離婚したからですよ。
I had a feeling. I had a feeling that that was what happened. So she took her mother's last name. Or maybe her father's. You don't know that. And what sort of person is Ishihara?
部長は情熱の人です。そして温かい人。
Why did she change her tone she changed her tone so like aggressively. Earlier it was all like, oh yeah, nice. And then here is like aggressive. Passionate but aggressive. It's like, what the heck? She seems rather cool from the outside.
うちに情熱を秘めているんです。今回の企画展も部長が絶対に成功させるんだって周りの反対を押し切って言ったんです。
Huh. The unknown local Matsue artist's exhibit, right?
見てあげてください。特に母という絵は心が揺さぶられます。
That's depressing because it's a mother who lost her child. Arigato. I continue walking around the museum. I came here because I wanted to see that painting. I stopped in front of the painting. It's this one. A painting of a smiling middle-aged woman. I compared it with the photo of Yoko Fumino from the newspaper article that I copied. The model from this painting was Yoko Fumino. I look at the label by the artwork explanation, title, Mother. Artist, Aya Fumino. Ooh. Comments. This portrait was discovered at the Fumino residence, which burned down on December 25th, 1999. Why do you still have it? That's a valuable collection from the person, yet you're displaying it after somebody lost their own home. It is a portrait of Yoko Fumino done by her daughter, Aya Fumino, who passed away at the young age of 18. Aya's dream was to become a painter. This work won the grand prize of the National High School painting competition. Yoko Fumino died in the fire clutching this painting, which remained unscathed. I'm confused. How would you be... What? It seems Yoko did not want her daughter's work to turn into ashes. Commentator Yukari Ishihara. I'm looking at the painting when Ishihara comes over.
あやさんの夢を叶えてあげたくて、私の独断でここに展示したんです。
What is her dream? You guys are all just being sneaky beaky for no reason. Like, it just makes no sense to just secretly say things. What a lovely painting. The gentleness of the painter and her subject really comes across.
今日は早く帰れるんです。ちょっと付き合ってもらえますか?
I have a feeling that she's gonna become angry at me when we step aside outside somehow. I got something I want to discuss too. Oh boy, here we go. It might be interrogation time, I feel like. I'm waiting outside for Ishihara. Is she Bestie? I can't be sure yet. Ishihara comes over.
実はお願いがあるんです。
Oh no, I have a scared feeling that she's gonna become like an evil woman because she knows who we are and what we have known. What is it?
私引っ越しをしたんですけど、仕事の資料を入れた段ボールが積み重ねた上に置かれていて。
Are you trying to hit on me, lady, or are you trying to sneakily find a way to kill me?
それを取ってもらいたいんです。
I don't know for sure, but I guess I can try.
ここから歩いてすぐです。
Apparently she has an ulterior motive, but then so do I. I want to find out if she's Bestie. I walked with Ishihara. I'm a little more concerned. I'm very concerned here. The two of us walk into Ishihara's condo. It's an elegant apartment with 2 bedrooms, a living room, and a dining room, and a kitchen from the window. There's a view of Matsue City by night castle. There are unopened cardboard boxes stacked high. It looks like it's true that she moved recently. There are stacks of cardboard boxes in a mostly empty room. 20 minutes. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because I need to probably cut this a little bit early, but I want to kind of save myself a little bit of time so I can try to clean it up or finish this up in the following time. But I'll be right back. I think I'm going to take this move. It's going to be a little tricky for me. It's going to be like similar to the episode before the last one, the previous one, where I will have to kind of do half the episode here, and then the other half will be for another day, which will be probably not that long from now, I'm guessing. But yeah, I have to probably cut it short for a little bit, but then I'll come back through a cut transition to finish up this episode for reals. Because I have something that came up during that call when I just got it. So anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Deep apologies of whatever that happened in the transition. But yes, we're back with another, in a different day. Different shirt, as of course, as an obvious thing. Oh jeez. What a terrible way to conveniently start the freaking, or continue this episode. But yes, in the last cut, we were basically here with the apartment trying to help out Yukari, I think it was. Yeah, Yukari. And so let's do that. I don't know what to expect. My expectation with this is that she is probably trying to beat us up or insult us, but I feel like interrogation is probably coming as we are doing the thing. Okay, help with what? Yes. So what should I do first?
上の段ボールを下ろしてもらえますか?
Sure. Oh geez, the sound effect, I didn't even expect that. I take down the box that was at the top of the pile. On the box is the address of this place. 153-501 Sodeshi Street, Matsui City. Is this the address of this place?
そうですけど、どうかしましたか?
153. Oh, it's the coaster. The coaster had a the three numbers that was being mentioned, I think. So I'm guessing the coaster is probably means that Yukari is talking very closely with Shorty. But my assumption with the clue that Masaki mentioned was that Yukari probably has an interest with Shorty still. Maybe, I doubt it, but no reason. I've seen those numbers before, but it can't be. This is the first time I've come here. It must be my imagination. After that, I helped her unpack from her move.
ありがとうございました。これで部屋が片付きました。
By the way, today I went to see the Tamasuku Ryu shrine you recommended.
そうなんですか。私は高校を卒業してから行っていないわね。
It's a literal dead giveaway. I don't know what's going on anymore. I wonder what's going on. I'm so confused because it's like halfway through it, I'm nervous, like what's gonna be expected, and then halfway through it, I'm also like worried, like yeah, I'm like I don't know what to expect. Half of myself feels that way, and then the other half I feel like there might be something bad or something decent, I guess, but it was a nice place.
すいません、少し待ってもらえますか？お酒が見つからなくて。
Why do you want to get me drunk, lady? Ishihara opens up cardboard box. Inside are books and old albums.
おかしいわね。この下かしら。
But why do you want to get me drunk? I don't get it. Ishihara starts taking out the books and old albums from the box. Oh, there might be something that's related to what the old man made us do, which is buy an album that probably relates to Ishihara a little bit. But I don't know if the old man is connected to the classmates or anything. I'm kind of curious about that though. Let me check around a little bit. Since I'm guessing that's what it is. There's a lot of books here. It's a sofa. It looks soft and comfortable. I mean, makes sense. What stylish interior lighting? Okay. The curtains are closed. What a surprise. Okay, that's the same old. Okay, so nothing new in terms of checking. So maybe asking further, I guess. I'm guessing the name Ishihara name thing is gonna probably progress us. So I'm gonna ask for the drink. The name of the drink. What's it called? Oh! So the person who delivered the Arujo for that bar was Yukari? Interesting. So what Shorty mentioned with a friend, because very, very early on in chapter 1 or 2, I forget which one, when we first met Shorty, he mentioned about how he had a friend who was able to deliver a supply of Arujo, I guess, and now we know who actually sent it to him. I just love how it's just like... So we kind of have like some weird clues, don't we? Let me double check my items. Because I'm pretty certain there is a sort of thing here somewhere. There should be a photo. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so we kind of know what the drink looks like because Nozu literally like brought it up to us that he bought it from a supplier or brought a friend to get the supplier to do something. Alright, the name. Let's see. This might progress us for sure. Have you been called Ishihara since the day you were born?
それはそうですよ。名字なんてそうそう変わるものじゃないでしょ?
Oh really? I thought last names do change. I mean, Westerners have their name changes on last name, but not first name. First names always stay. In a weird way. That's true. An old album that Ishihara takes out catches my eye. On the album, the initials NY. Could it be someone's initials? It might be Nozu's initial.
見つからないわ。ビールでいいですよね。
Ishihara brings over a couple of cans of beer. I'll pass on the beer. More importantly, I've got some questions for you.
どうしたんですか? なんか怖いわね。
Oh, it is interrogation. What a surprise! I wasn't like not expecting this stuff. Well, he said that my character Takayuki said he wanted to ask questions, so we're gonna have to start off with questions here. Strength of alcohol. What does it have to do with anything? Bestie. I don't think that's a good thing to start off on. I'm guessing we should probably ask about either the name or their partner. One of the two. I'm guessing the name first because it seems kind of like a... No, she actually threw us a curveball by not telling us the name. So maybe preferred partner? So, can I ask, what kind of guys do you like?
そうですね。月並みですけど、優しい人です。昔は正反対の少し悪ぶってる人とか好きでしたね。
Guys who act tough. Wait, what? That might have been the wrong choice. Really? That is okay. Let's ask the name then. And then the choice of alcohol thing, the strength of alcohol, will probably be my third choice because I don't know which one is which. Have you ever been called Ishihara since the day? I already asked this. Okay, I guess that was the same line as earlier. So let's ask about the strength of alcohol, I guess. Can you hold your liquor?
人並みには
Everyone has a different bar of handling alcohol. I don't know what you're trying to say. Do you ever go to bars?
あまり行きつけのバーとかもありませんから、付き合いで行くことはありますけど。
Interesting. So she doesn't go to Shorty's bar, huh? No, I shouldn't assume she's telling the truth. Really? Okay. This is bad. I can't afford to mess. I already know that. Bestie, screw it, you know? You're Bestie, aren't you?
いきなり何ですか?
I like how her eye starts to kind of like be a little bit like annoyed. The bestie of the girl that pretended to be Aya Femino and was my pen pal was you, wasn't it? Wait, is she... Wait, what? I think it makes sense, but also what?
言っている意味がよくわからないわ。
Yeah, I'm confused because the bestie was a big... was not a big fan. Was really interested romantically with Shorty, but I don't get it. I'm confused even further now. Like, so many things are so weird and out of place. You graduated from Matsue Oba High School in 2000. Isn't that right? Gonna stay silent, huh? But I've got evidence right here. Okay, so we gotta do inventory now. Here. Because that's the pamphlet from the school. It's in the brochure. I show her the interview of Ishihara in the Matsue Oba High School brochure. This is you, isn't it?
そうよ。だから何ですか?
It says you graduated in 2000. You were at Oba High School 15 years ago. Four Eyes, Gal, Fatty, Snappy, Monkey, and Shorty were your classmates.
そんな人たち知らないわ。
Showing her the brochure at least got her to admit that she's a graduate. Next, I need evidence that my pen pal and Ishihara were classmates. I wonder if there's something that would prove the connection between her and other classmates. Oh dear. I mean, the envelope with the postmark would always usually give it away, but... I don't think the transcribed names are gonna fit in this whole thing either. I wouldn't be surprised if everybody's like... Every piece of my evidence here is like helpful in some way, but I doubt it. No, that wouldn't be it. I still don't get what this is for still, but hopefully we'll figure that out eventually. Wishing stone, wishing paper, souvenir shop pamphlet. Yeah, what kind of evidence do I have? Maybe this? Doubt it. Yeah, there's nothing there. Nothing in it. Maybe the names? There's nothing there either. Maybe think to kind of give me an idea. Is there anything that would prove the connection between her and the other classmates? Maybe Oroju. I'm guessing the photo of it. I know where the Arujo is. The Arujo that you were looking for was at the Nakamura bar. Shorty served it to me.
偶然同じお酒があったんじゃないかしら。
Sounds like she's making excuses.
余計なことは考えないで。一杯やりましょう。
No, we'll talk first. I need some other proof that Shorty was here. Say, this place? The address was 15301. I mean, that's a given already. That I just saw the coaster, the little like plate for the drinks, was already on the thing. I just like passed through it when we were browsing the inventory. So Deshi Street, Matsue City. Where have I seen that before? Inventory. Let's go and bring that coaster up because that's easy to go. Just need to get to it. There you are. Coaster. A coaster that someone left at the table. Then, was this a coincidence too? Someone wrote 153-501 on the coaster. It's the address and room number of this condo. Shorty wrote it down, right?
なんでそんなものがあったのかしらね。
I'm perfectly sure that the coaster is a note from when you told Shorty that you moved. And Shorty took the Arujo with him after helping you with your move. It seems he got some sticky fingers. Oh, she's staying silent, meaning that's actually how it went down, I guess.
憶測で語るのはやめて。全部偶然よ。だって私はチビって人を知らないわ。
I love how they're just acting like she's the one who seems very like consistent of the acting parts of it. I'm positive Ishihara knows who Shorty is. Can I ask about it, I guess? Maybe? How can you not know the person you like?
どういうこと?
Bestie had a crush on Shorty, right? One of your old classmates told me about it. Oh, So she actually, that clue literally just spawned up. That's amazing. Seeing as how you're friendly enough to have him over, you guys are probably going out.
だから全部あなたの憶測でしょ
So you're admitting it. I'll use max mode here. I'm guessing she's admitting it at this point. That I don't even know what's my... I think the third option? This one? Sounds like it. You're Bestie, aren't you?
違うわ
Okay, we'll have to do that again. Damn, I got to be more aggressive. I'll corner her next time for sure. I mean, at least they don't reduce your life for that one, or like remove the envelope opportunities of this. What's the fourth option though? You are Bestie. There we go. I guess that works. You were classmates with Shorty and the rest. You're Bestie.
証拠はあるの大場高校のクラスの名簿でも持ってるの
She's got a quick mind. I'll use that to my advantage. Four Eyes showed me the roster. In the classroom was your name, Ishihara.
嘘よ
Oh, she's starting to look a little bit cocky about it. Oh boy, she's starting to she's starting to look a little bit agitated, even more than before. No, it was there.
石原という生徒はクラスにいなかったはずよ
Come on, man. I never said there was, but how do you know that?
それは
I'm trying to think. I'm guessing the name itself I can ask. Because you were in that class. You took on your mother's last name after your parents' divorce, right?
そうだとしても私がクラスメートだったという証拠はないわ旧姓がわからないと本当に名簿に載ってるかどうかもわからないでしょ
I kinda do know your name, though. Well, I do know, because Gal let it slip that Bestie was named Nishino. I mean, you're kind of cornered completely now at this point, I feel like. I feel like Yukari is really cornered, but she's not admitting it still, like every other character in the game so far. After your parents' divorce, you took your mother's maiden name of Ishihara, and before that, your name was Nishino.
どうだったかな
It says NY on that album over there. Isn't that short for Nishino Yukari? I'll use max mode to nail that tack. I don't want to call her a liar. That doesn't help, really. I wonder what's the fourth option, though. I am just... What does that mean? I am justice. I am on the side of justice. Helping me do the right thing is sure to benefit her. Please believe me.
そんな妄言の何を信じろというの
We aren't getting anywhere. I've got to find a way to get the truth out of her. All right, one more time. That is so dumb. What the fudge is the fourth one? Be honest with yourself. What the heck is the fourth answer anyways? I don't get it. Be honest with
私
yourself.
は十分自分に正直なつもりだけど
Not true if you're not telling the truth, but okay. We aren't getting anywhere. I got to find a way to get the truth out of her. All right, one more time. Okay, let's do the third option. This one. You are a liar. I don't know if this is the right one, but it looks like it. You're a liar.
そう思うなら誰か別の人を当たればいいじゃない
We aren't getting anywhere. I've got... Okay, so it is the first one, isn't it? The first answer we get. You're her best friend, right? You're Bestie, aren't you?
私は親友じゃないわ
I kind of see the faded version of her face. It's interesting because she does look like Aya still. No matter what it is, her face structure looks like it, but her hair is different in a weird way. Oh! Maybe the best friends did kill, or hide her body, hide Aya's body, but instead Yukari acted as both herself and Aya to kind of make sure that they can cover grounds on it. But then when she tried to hide the fact that she was dead and everything, they needed to put up a front to get the parents both off their chests or off their backs. So they had to burn down the house as like a front to protect their identity and everything. Maybe that's what happened? But that's kind of weird though, because...
確かに私はクラスメートだったのかもしれないし両親の離婚で名字も変わっている
We get the point. Just move
で
on
も
from it.
それだけよ 綾さんも親友も関係ないわ。
Judging from how firmly she keeps denying it, I'm pretty sure she's Bestie. How does that even how does that even make sense? In which case she should know who my pen pal was. All right, cool. We will nail this in the coffin in the next episode. I kind of feel like we were moving too far beyond the 30 minutes, of course, due to the extra minute time that I need to make out of this half of the episode. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, and night, or whenever watching this. I'm going to save over this for once. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and finally close out the interrogation in general. And then hopefully we will... hopefully we will eventually get to the point where we can actually know the truth behind Bestie and everything else. But otherwise, that's it for this episode. So, hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, and night, or whenever you're watching this. So, Roz, out.